We discussed about creating a feature file. The very first feature to be tested in Orange HRM application, admin login. The name of the feature, admin login. Short description, I want to use this template to verify admin login functionality. Scenario, check admin login with valid inputs. We have documented some steps here. Given used to specify a step with a precondition, then used to specify the expected behavior of the system, when used to specify a user action, and can be used with any Gherkin keyword combination to repeat the same step. So finally, using the Gherkin language keywords, we have documented the test procedure in a very simple English. Hope this is you understood, right? Feature file creation. What is the second step? After creating a feature file, what is the next step? Yes, what is the next step? Yes, online team. What is the next step?
Creating step definitions.
Creating step definitions, right. Main meant for development code. In the test folder, we have to save the testing code. Here, inside the test folder, in test folder, I am creating a package with the name, step definitions. In the package step definitions, I'm creating a class, say, RHRM library, something. It's my class name actually, not package name. Or RHRM functions, whatever it may be. The package name is step definitions. Inside the package step definitions, I created a class called RHRM library. You answer me what I have to do here. What I have to do here. Will Java able to understand the English step and able to execute? Yes, online people. Will Java able to understand these English steps and able to execute?
No, sir.
No.
If able to execute these many days, whatever you learn, not needed. Simply we can document in English, it will execute. Try to create a software like that, you become another billionaire. You try to develop a tool which understand the English and execute the steps automatically, you become another billionaire. Correct? A new idea, try. Well, so Java cannot understand the English steps, cannot run the steps. For each step present in the feature file, we have to create appropriate code, appropriate methods. These English steps cannot be executed by any software application. For every step present in the feature file, we need to define appropriate technical function. We have to implement the corresponding code. What is the first step here? I open browser with a URL. For the first step, I open browser with this URL. We have to create a function, launch app function with appropriate code. In order to verify whether the admin module displayed or not, you can create one more function, is login page displayed. To enter username, password, click submit button, we can have one more function, same code, previous code, whatever we have implemented. For each step present in the feature file, we need to develop a technical code, appropriate method. These methods we keep in RNHRM library class. So what is the first function you want me to create? Yes, online team. What is the first function you want me to create?
Launching app.
Launch URL.
Launch URL, launch browser, or launch app, whatever the name. Here we have to write the appropriate code. Later we'll develop the code. Okay. What is the second step? I should see login page. We have to create one more function. Is login page displayed? Something like this. Here we have to write the appropriate code. Now my question, let's say like these remaining functions also we create. My question to you, will Java able to understand, or any software can able to understand, launch application is a method I need to call for the step I open, enter URL, I open with the browser? Will Java can understand, for the step I open browser with URL, this is a function to be called. Will understand it?
No, sir.
No, sir. No,
You're
sir.
getting my point, right?
No.
We are simply developing the functions, okay. There are about 10-20 functions are created. How the software can understand, for the step I open browser with URL, I need to call this function. For the step I should see login page, I have to call the function. How the software can understand? Cannot. So what we have to do then? You need to configure, for the step I open browser with URL, call this function to be configured. How? Here the first step, I open browser with URL associated with a Gherkin keyword called given. So, @given is cucumber annotation. @given cucumber annotation. Whatever the Gherkin keyword used there, @given. There may be multiple given keywords, right? There may be one more given keyword also here. So, a step associated with a keyword given, the step description. Now Java can understand a step available in the feature file. I open browser with URL which is associated with given keyword, call this function. Hope you are getting what I am saying. If I remove this, a software cannot understand for which step I have to call this function. No. Here every step is associated with a Gherkin keyword given. So here, the cucumber provided various annotation, @given, @then, @when, all annotations are given. For the step I open browser with URL, which is associated with given keyword, call this function. We are associating a method with the step present in the feature file. For the step present in the feature file, I open browser with URL, execute this code. Similarly, what is the next step here? I should see login page. What is the keyword, Gherkin keyword associated to it? Then, now, then, all these are cucumber annotations. The step description. As it is case sensitive, even white space also one character, I recommend you better copy and paste. For the step I should see login page which is associated with then keyword, call this function. Like this we have to associate. But definitely it is a very difficult and time-consuming job, right? There are many steps here. Associating the functions with appropriate steps present in the feature file is a very time-consuming job. Actually, this is the skeleton required. I'll explain how to generate this template automatically. Automatically, template will be generated. Code cannot be created. Code you have to write. Complete template will be generated. How? Here, I'm creating one more package to maintain test cases. Test runners is my package name. In test runners package, I'm going to create test case classes. My first test case class, admin login test. Try to understand this. This admin login test, which is a Java class, I want to run this Java class. What is the annotation? @run with. This annotation present in Java or in Selenium or JUnit?
JUnit.
It is JUnit annotation. First, I am running the test cases using JUnit. As of now, you know, I have not associated even testng. Further, I will remove the JUnit associate with, go with the testng. @run with is a JUnit annotation. Run the Java class using JUnit as a Cucumber class. Actually, it is a Java class. Run Java class using using JUnit as a Cucumber class. This we have to configure first. Then the Cucumber provided a annotation called @Cucumber options. @Cucumber options. There are multiple Cucumber options we can configure. Features, one of the Cucumber option. Features is one of the Cucumber option. Equal to specify the feature file name you want to run for this test case. There are multiple feature files here. Which feature file you want to consider for executing this test case to be configured? Yes, what is the feature file you want to consider here? Admin login dot feature. Where it is? Where it is? In a folder called feature files. We have to give the location of the feature file you want to consider. Feature file is a folder name inside the current project. / the name of the feature file. Admin login dot feature. I'm instructing Cucumber in order to run admin login test case. Consider the test procedure available in the given feature file. So in order to run this code, where are the functions available? To run the step present in the feature file, where the functions are available? In the step definitions package in RNHRM library class. But as of now, nothing available. Glue, another Cucumber option. Glue, GLUE, another Cucumber option. Equal to specify the package name where all your library classes available. What is the package name? Package name. Step definitions. Dot corresponding class name. If I am not giving any class name, this will consider all classes present in the location. As of now, only we have one class. I just given the package name. It will refer the classes present in the given package to collect the appropriate methods. You no need to give even class name also. Comma. There's one more cucumber option called dry run. Dry run. Generally, what do you mean by dry run? What do you mean by dry run generally? Dry run. Before issuing a vaccine, Government of India conducted a dry run. Before conducting elections, EC will conduct a dry run. A test mode, correct? A sample, not original, dummy. A dummy process. Dry run, nothing but a sample run, not the original run. Test run. Equal to, I have two options here, true and false. I'm giving dry run equal to true. If really the keyword dry run is not used, default value is false. Default is false, meaning dry run equal to false, original run. I want to run the code in a dry run mode because as of now, there is no code available. I want to run the admin login test case in dry run mode, sample run mode because appropriate code is not available. What this dry run will do? It will scan the steps present in the given feature file. How many steps are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll do one thing. For teaching some topic, I'm removing the last 3 steps. As of now, assumption, this is what available in the feature file. Up to I should see admin module. What dry run option equal to true will do, will scan the steps available in the feature file. Check corresponding functions are available in the specified package or not. Anything available as of now? Is anything available as of now? No. Dry run option equal to true will scan the steps available in the given feature file, verify corresponding functions present in the specified package location or not. If something is missing, not available, it will show you these are the missing functions, these are the missing steps. Let me run this. As of now, how many steps are available here? 6 steps are available. I'm running this now. It will run with the J unit now. I'm saving this class. The code executed. Actually, we are running in dry run option equal to true. Sample run mode. It's saying there is one scenario present in the feature file. Correct. Check admin login with valid inputs. There are 6 steps available in the feature file. We can implement the following missing steps with the template below. It's saying there are 6 steps available. You can implement the code using the following template. I simply copy this. Paste it here. I copied and pasted from the console. You please observe here what happened. I copied and pasted. What is the very first step available in the feature file? I open browser with URL with some data. Some input data available, rnhrm.qatech.com. It created some regular expression, which is associated with given keyword. As I copied and pasted, I will import this statement. You please observe here, the first step available in the feature file, I open browser with URL. System automatically generated a function with the same name. Actually, what is the name you give me here? Launch app. But how system will know you are going to give a name like launch app? Do not know. Whatever the step description available, with the same step description, function name is created. Observe the function name. I underscore open underscore browser underscore with underscore URL. Why underscore? Why underscore? Wherever there is a white space in the step description, you know function names, white space is not allowed. Underscore is allowed. With the same step description, a function generated. It is asking, there is one input value here, right? So automatically, one input argument is generated. Because there is one input field, string argument 1. Because it do not know what is the name you are going to give. Remove all this stuff. Oh, okay. Same way, second step. As I copied and pasted, I have to input all this stuff. I should see login page is a function name. I should see login page. Is there any input values here in the step description? No. Hence, no input arguments are generated. Next step. I enter username as admin. See here. I enter username as regular expression, step description. Same function name with argument 1. Actually, it is a comment section, right? You can write the appropriate code. Hope you understand what happened. The dry run option equal to true. Scan the steps available in the feature file. Check corresponding methods present in the specified library class or not, specified package or not. If not available, it will automatically show you these are the missing functions. You just copy and paste here. Then, if you really want to change the name of the method, that is your choice. If you really want to change the name of the method, you can change it. Launch app. You want to change the argument name? Yes, you can change it. You can change it or you can leave it. That is your choice. I can give a name, launch app, the argument name, for example, URL, or you can leave it. So now the Java understands that for the step I open browser with URL available in the feature file, launch application code to be run. For the step I should see login page, I should see login page method to be run. Hope you understand. Maybe here I enter username. For every step a function generated. I'm giving a meaningful name, uname. I'm giving a meaningful argument name, keyword. Enough. And here we have to write the code, appropriate code we have to build. Understand? See now, wanted, I'm reviewing the last step now. What is the last step here? I should see admin module. How many steps are available in the feature file now? Feature file. 6. Okay. For how many steps functions are available? No code available, but skeleton available. How many?
5.
5. I'll run this test case now. You tell me what happens. Again, dry run option equal to true. See the console output. It is every time it will scan the steps available in the feature file. There are 6, but there are only 5 functions are available. One is missing. It is clearly saying this is missing, implement it. Understand? I copy. Paste here. Write the appropriate code here. Now, till this point is clear, right? Let's implement the code. Online team, please confirm till this point is clear.
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm writing the code. I need Chrome driver.txt. I'm copying it. And putting here. Driver equal to new Chrome driver. The same code, whatever we write. The code is same, approach, the way of developing the framework will be different. Now we have URL, right, argument. The first function created. Here I write the code to check login page is displayed or not. Wait, is the next version of the Chrome then? It's the next release actually, 100. I think Chrome driver, what I'm using, Chrome driver.exe for 99 version. So what I have to do? Download the Chrome driver.exe. Soon we are going to get the next version 101. As of now, 100 available. Right. I want to build the code to verify the login page is displayed or not. I'm spying the properties of the login element. Here there is an ID available. If this element is displayed, just I'm printing application launched successfully. Then here I have to write the code to enter the username value. Uname is the argument name here. Here I have to build the code to enter the password value. Here we have to write the code to click the login button. And here we have to write the code to verify that admin module displayed or not. Console output just for our logging purpose, what is happening. Actually, it will generate the HTML report and extent reports also we can generate. Okay, I made the code till this point. Now what I will do, what I have to do, tell me now. Really complete test case is not finished. I go back to the admin login test case. I can change driver option true to false because the code is implemented. I can run this code now. I'm running this code now. I made driver option equal to false. Now it will go for the original run. It executed the steps whatever available. Only till this point only we have the steps. It's clear, right? Till now clear, right? Online team, till now clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Now what I will do, we'll add remaining steps. What are the next remaining steps? We have the steps up to I see admin module. Then when I click log out, then I should see, I recommend already the step available, you copy and paste. Why? Supposing next time, if I'm writing like this, I given in uppercase. I given in uppercase. Cucumber will consider it as a new step. Because for the step I should see login page, I should see login page, I in lowercase, corresponding function available. But here, if I put I in uppercase, it will say it is missing step. For that reason, always I recommend, if already some step available, same step you are writing, do not write again, you copy and paste. For this step, same code will run. Then what's the next step? When I close browser, right? You tell me what you want me to do now. I added some new steps into the feature file. What I have to do immediately?
Dry run.
Why dry run? Why dry run option equal to true? To understand what are the missing steps to be implemented. Some steps are added, some steps are modified. At any point of time, the feature file was updated. Run your test case with the dry run mode true to understand what are the missing steps. I'm running it again. It's saying there are two missing steps. So I added actually 3 steps, but it is showing only 2. Why? For one step, I should see login page already code available, correct? For these 2 steps only, appropriate function not available in the library class. Copy this. Go to that library class. Add somewhere in the library class. I put it here. Then implement the corresponding code. Write the appropriate code here. Here I have to write the code for logout. I made the code for logout here. Here I have to write the code for closing the browser. Driver dot close. Again, I am running with the dry run option equal to true. Dry run mode is true. There are no missing steps. Everything is available. It is not showing any missing step, meaning all code units are available. So now it is ready to run. I go to test case now. Change the dry run option value to false, or I can remove it. If I remove this dry run option, default value is false only. I'll run this now. One scenario completely we have implemented now. Done. One scenario was implemented. JUnit also will automatically generate a report. Like TestNG, JUnit also will generate a report automatically, HTML report. The name of the feature, admin login. It has one scenario, check admin login with valid inputs. This scenario has the 9 steps. As all steps pass, it is showing in green color. Till this point is clear, right? Yes, online team, please confirm till this point is clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, we have covered only one scenario here. Check admin login with valid inputs. I want to write another scenario, check admin login with invalid inputs. I want to test admin login with invalid inputs with multiple combinations of input, data driven. Tell me, you remember yesterday I removed this code? Actually, system will automatically generate a template, but I removed it for your ease of understanding. Rather than implementing all at one shot, I'm explaining step by step. Now I want to add one more scenario. What is this tag name we'll discuss? Yes, what is the keyword here? Scenario outline. No need to remember everything. Press Ctrl and space bar. Scenario outline. What is scenario outline? Yesterday when you generated a template, it explained some comment section, right? Every keyword used in the feature file will be explained in the comment section. Let's see. Just for your understanding, I'm creating one more temporary feature file. Temp.feature. All keywords are explained here. What is given, what is when, what is then, what is and, what is scenario outline. See what is scenario outline? The list of test steps to be executed for data-driven testing. As an example and placeholder. What is scenario outline? You want to execute a list of test steps for data-driven testing using the input data present in the examples as placeholders. You tell me what I can do now? Just I can copy and paste and remove it and I can edit it. Otherwise, scenario outline. I'm writing here. Scenario outline. You can give the description. Tell me what is the description?
Check admin login with invalid inputs.
Check admin login with invalid inputs. Here you can write the same steps. What are the steps you want to execute? So what are the steps you want to execute first? I open browser with URL. I should see login page. I enter username. I enter password. I click login. These steps I am copying and pasting here. First I'll go in this way. Wrong username. Wrong password I am giving. Yes, what is expected? Then I should see
Invalid credential.
Appropriate error message.
some error message. I should see error message. I have written like this. Okay. Here, I want to run the test case not just with one correct wrong username, wrong password, with multiple samples. Let's go to the temp.feature again. Examples. What is examples? Data container for the table. Nothing but data table actually. So what is the keyword? Examples is a cucumber keyword. You can create the test data here. The data and placeholders, labels must be enclosed in the pipe symbols. Username and the password. I can create various combinations of data here. Valid username, wrong password, wrong username, say valid password, something like this. Whatever. Wrong username, wrong password. I given some data here. But online team, there is some noise coming. But here, I hard-coded the values. What I have to do, in place of this data, I have to give the placeholder name. The placeholder name must be enclosed in the Angular brackets. A placeholder name must be enclosed in the Angular brackets. What is the placeholder name here? Username. What is the other one? Password. If I put like this, Cucumber consider this as a data, not as a label, placeholder. Placeholder name must be enclosed inside the angular brackets. Now it will consider the data available here. You no need to create any for loop. You no need to count anything. It's a ready-made framework, a simple ready-made framework to reduce the code effort. You no need to count the number of samples. You no need to create any for loop or nothing. Excel we don't use in this scenario. See, this is a file I'm going to demonstrate to my Scrum Master. So I'm going to check admin login with valid inputs like this. I'm going to check admin login with invalid inputs like this using this data. Data also available here. Once this approach is approved, then we are creating the technical code. So data also maintained here, right? The second scenario was added here. Data-driven scenario added here. Okay, I should see error message, okay. What do you have to do lastly? We have to close the browser, right? Already step available. If error message getting, okay, I'll close the browser, second iteration. Done. I added one more scenario here. Whenever the feature file gets updated, what we have to do? Whenever the feature file gets updated, what we have to do?
Write an equal to true.
Write an option equal to true. I'm running it now. To understand what are the missing functions I have to implement. It's saying only one is missing as of now. What is that? I should see error message, we don't have the code. For remaining all code available, I copy it. Paste in the library class. Here I write the code. Here I write the code. I'll make Selenium to find out this element. This ID available. So what is your code now? Driver dot, find the element, by its ID, get the text of it. The text value I am reading into some variable. Error message. If this error message contains invalid, I'm printing system displayed appropriate. Error message. System displayed appropriate, error message. Done. System showing, displaying appropriate, error message. So all functions are ready now. As all functions are ready, I'll make it to false. Run the code now. It is executing the second scenario with the data present in the data table. Okay, finish. So now, it is your console output. You don't need to consider the console output, leave it. It is just for logging purpose, what is happening. It is the report generated. JUnit generated report. JUnit generated report. Check admin login with valid inputs. Check admin login with invalid inputs. Okay. So here, it's clear, right? Till now it's clear, right? Now let me explain here. Another cucumber option, but I'll put into the next line. I'm taking it to the next line. Every cucumber option must be separated with a comma, that's it. Tags. Tags equal to, it is one of the another cucumber option. What are the tags you want to run, you can mention. See here, every scenario is associated with a tag name. What is the tag name here? @tag1, @tag2. It is system generated. You can change the names also. Admin login valid, admin login invalid. I can give a short name. Otherwise, leave it tag1 and tag2. By default, all scenarios, meaning all tags will run. Tags equal to, what are the tag names available? @tag1, comma, @tag2. If really you want to run all of the tags, all of the scenarios, you no need to configure this option. By default, all tags available in the feature file will be running. I'm running this again. Tags you no need to specify if you really want to run all the scenarios. If you really want to run all the scenarios, you no need to use the cucumber option tags. By default, all tags will run. It's running everything. Tell me when to go for the tag options. I hope you understood now. Tell me.
When you want to run particular tag.
We want to skip any.
Right, perfect. If you want to skip any scenario from execution temporarily for some reason, supposing I do not want to run second scenario, check admin login with invalid inputs. For some reason, tags equal to @tag1. I am clearly specifying cucumber, only run the tag1, do not run remaining tags. If you want to skip any particular scenario from test execution, then only I can use the tags option, otherwise not needed. Please observe, only that first one will run. The second scenario was not executed. Got it? I'm giving 2, now 2 will run. Really, if you want to run the 2, everything, you no need to give the tag names. As a learning, you should know all the options, hence I am using all the options here. The last option, one more cucumber option, plugin. Plugin. The plugin equal to, you can associate any external plugin to the cucumber for execution. What is the plugin you want me to associate now? You can associate any other cucumber plugin for test execution. So what is the plugin you want me to associate? As online team? Guess and answer me. Extent reports. As of now, I am getting only JUnit report. I wanted even extent report. A plugin equal to. Actually, you have to specify the plugin name inside the double quotes. What I do, In order to collect the suggestions, I'm not putting double quotes first. Com dot cucumber.listener. Actually, it is available in this extent reports. Com dot cucumber.listener. In this package, we have a class called extend cucumber formatter. Extend cucumber formatter. Colon. Specify the location where you want to save the extend report file. Reports / login result.html. Reports is the folder name, file name, login result.html. This entire value you have to enclose in the double quotes. This entire value you have to enclose in the double quotes. Okay. Sir, in my project folder, do you have any folder called reports? Is there any folder available with the name called reports here? If the folder not available, it will create the folder. If the file not available, it will create the file. If available, overwrite the file. Let me run this now. com.cucumber.listener. Extend cucumber formatter, colon, specify the location where you want to save the extend report generated by the cucumber. Right now the execution done. It is J generator report. J unit generator report it is. J unit generator report it is. I refresh my cucumber project. So please observe here, we got a folder called result. The file name login result.html. This is the file name I have given in my test case. It's a HTML file. I can open in any browser, or it will consider the default browser, whatever available in your machine. This is a report generated by the cucumber. It is called cucumber extend report. Check the date and time. Just now this file was created. When I run the code, just now this file was created, login result.html. 919. One feature tested, pass. What is the feature tested? Admin login and it is pass. There are totally 4 scenarios here. Second scenario, we have 3 combinations of inputs. Check admin login with valid inputs. The data used for testing also will be displayed in the results here. Admin login with invalid inputs. Admin login again with invalid inputs. The admin login with invalid inputs. Done. The date and time when it was executed. You have the filter option here. Totally 4. Tag 1 for 1 time. Tag 2 for 3 times. Together 4. Start date, end time, the time took for execution. This kind of rich format of the report generated by the Cucumber extend reports automatically, you no need to write a single line of extra code. Only you have to associate the plugin in your test case, Cucumber test case, that's it. A plugin equal to, I'll write it once again. I'll explain this once again. Comma, I'm configuring one more Cucumber option. What is that? Plugin equal to, inside the flower braces, inside the double quotes, com dot, I'm writing inside the double quotes, you will not get the suggestions. So for getting the suggestions, first I'll write like this, then I put finally the value in the double quotes. Com dot, cucumber dot listener dot extend cucumber formatter colon the folder name where you want to save the file name. One more Cucumber option. What is that? Plugin equal to, inside the flower braces, inside the double quotes, com dot, I'm writing inside the double quotes, you will not get the suggestions. So for getting the suggestions, first I'll write like this, then I put finally the value in the double quotes. Com dot, cucumber dot listener dot extend cucumber formatter colon the folder name where you want to save the file name. Login result dot HTML. Now this entire value I'll put inside the double quotes after generating the stuff. This is about the Cucumber framework. I'm running it again. Only one test case I have implemented, but this test case I executed with JUnit. It's finished now. One second, maybe I made a mistake in the file name, right? I made a mistake in the file name, so it is generated one more file. Got it? If I put this login result.html, the existing file will be overwritten. No issue. Next time we'll get it. Yes, what's your question? I want to run only tag 2. You copied, okay. But for every step present in the here, corresponding functions available, right? For every step present in the second scenario, for the step I open browser with URL, this code will run. For the step I should see login page, this code will run. I enter username, I enter password, I click login, corresponding functions will run. Available, right? Okay, let me run. Let me run the second tag. Only second tag I am running. Check admin login with invalid inputs. For what is happening? For the step, corresponding function available or not? Available, executing. There's no dependency here, right? Executed, results is updated. Only one, second tag was executed now. By 9:26, just now it was created. One feature tested. You please observe the number here. Only 3 scenarios. Check admin login with invalid inputs. Admin login with invalid inputs. Again, admin login with invalid inputs. Done. Clear, right? Clear, right? Good. So I finished only one scenario here. One test case here. Admin login test case. This admin login test case we are executing with JUnit as of now. No worries. First we'll go with the JUnit, then I'll modify the code for test engine. No need to modify any code, only that statement line number 8 we have to comment. I need to implement one class here. We'll see, we'll discuss. One test case is only completed as of now. Admin login test case with valid data, also with invalid data. Yesterday we have documented one more feature file here. What is that? Employee.feature. Temp feature file I am deleting. Will you try the code for employee.feature in the same way? It's online team. Will you try the code for employee.feature? Same procedure. There's no answer from you. Okay. Just I'll give a skeleton. You tell me what I have to do now. What I have to do now? No, it is admin login test case. Scenario 1 done, completed. Admin login test case completed. I want to implement my second test case to verify employee registration. So what do you want me to do? In the test runners package, create one more test case. One more test case. Maybe the employee registration test. Same procedure. Answer me now. We don't have corresponding library functions. First, I need to understand what are the steps I have to implement. For that, what we can do? First, run with
Cucumber.
run this Java class as a Cucumber class. Then we can configure multiple Cucumber options. First one, features equal to, specify the feature file you want to access for executing this test case. What is the folder name? Feature files. What is the file name? Employee.feature. This is the feature file I want to access. Comma. What is the next one? Glue equal to the package name. Step definitions. Generally, sometimes you do spelling mistakes. Keenly check it. Step definitions. Comma. Dry run option equal to true. Just to understand the missing steps. I saved it. I will run this now. What this will do now? It will scan the steps available in the employee.feature file. Check corresponding functions present in the library class or not. Whatever missing, the missing functions will be displayed in the console. It is saying, totally there are about 14 steps in employee registration. But out of 14, these few functions are missing. What are the functions missing? I go to add employee page, see remaining all code available. For remaining all code available, I open browser code available. I should see login page code available. It is clearly showing only what are the missing functions. This I'll copy. I can create actually one more class also, not required. Put everything under one class. Then we have to implement the appropriate code. We have to implement the code from I go to add employee page. Here I'll give a meaningful name. F name, first name. So actually you no need to change the function name generated by the system, not required. the argument name, last name. This is a code we have to implement. Corresponding code we have to implement. So I hope till this point is clear, right? Online team, till this point is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what I will do, for today I stop here. Whatever the code available till now, there is some still pending code also. I'll upload into LMS, you try. You try the remaining code. Anyhow, tomorrow I'll implement the remaining code. Second test case also. After implementing the second test case, I'll explain how to run the suit with the JUnit. How to run the suit using JUnit. Then once concluded, how to run the test cases using TestNG independently, finally building a suit and executing the suit. Topic not done, still some few points left in. How to run a test suit using JUnit. How to run the Cucumber test cases using TestNG. How to build the suit and how to run the suit in the Cucumber. That tomorrow will conclude. Okay? But you try to implement the code for the employee registration at least to understand the process. Okay? So thank you. We continue tomorrow.
Sir, excuse me.
Yes?
Sir, yesterday that exception.
That, okay. Share your screen. I didn't observe that. Venkat, stop recording. You are getting some null point exception
Null point,
somewhere. One
yes.
second.